Frozen is about three friends that get stuck on a chairlift over a week. So essentially, it's a Sunday night. They sneak on to the lift for a last run and essentially get stuck. And so it's sort of about how these three individuals sort of kind of get to know each other in a weird way, and try and survive over several days that they're stuck up there. Adam's created, I think three very likable people and also three very real people. So I think everybody in an audience will be able to sort of connect with one or more, two or all of the characters in some way. And I really like that. I know when I was reading, I found myself relating to things that Dan would do and things that Lynch would do and that Parker would do. And to me, that was interesting. That's how I knew, and that's why I knew that we could pull this off. You get to know these people slowly. You feel the situation between the relationships, and then by the time it's full throttle and these people are in life and death situations, you know them and you've connected with them on a lot of different levels. So that was kind of a really great way to sort of build up to this tension too. Something awful's happened, and it's just about them surviving at this point and having a connection. And I think that's real. I think having any sort of physical contact, emotional, whether you like the person or not, when you're sort of put in that situation, that's the first thing you do is look for that comfort, I guess, in some way, even as small as huddling together up on a chairlift or, crying together or whatever it is. So and I've kind of, I've enjoyed sort of allowing that to play out. I play a character named Joe Lynch, who is essentially Dan's best friend, and they're sort of going on this trip to, I think Dan's plan is to bring his girlfriend along, Parker, and sort of integrate the two sides of his friendships, his best friend and his girlfriend, and sort of see how well they sort of fit together. And I think Lynch, for me, he's a bit of a goof. He's got a great sense of humor. And, for me, especially at the beginning of the film, it's really about sort of pushing Dan's buttons a little bit, pushing Parker's buttons, and I think that's how he sort of interacts with people. He uses humor to sort of feel people out, and that's kind of what he does until he's sort of put into survival mode. And then sort of the more serious side of Lynch comes out. What I really like about it, too, is also the sort of the way that it preys on a lot of our sort of familiar fears. Primal fears of height, of just being stranded, of being lost. All those things sort of played into it. The thing that appealed to me most about the script was essentially it was a three-hander. You know what I mean? It was a chance and an opportunity as an actor to really almost be in every scene in a film and really develop a character, because that's what it's about. As much as it's a high-concept film in the sense that we're sort of stranded and it's the tension and the fears there. If you don't care about these characters, and if you don't care about them not only from the beginning but as you see the good and bad that happens to them, people sort of when put in tough situations like this are forced to sort of you see the good and the bad of everybody. Adam said from the get-go that we're shooting this on a mountain and it's going to be real. And to be completely honest, I wouldn't have wanted to make it any other way. Sitting on a green screen, pretending to be cold is one way of doing it, but...
Oh, this is all fuel for you.
This is fuel. This is absolutely. The fact that we are actually cold, the fact that when my nose looks like it's going to fall off and it's super red, it's only half makeup. You know what I mean? And that's awesome. You can use all of that. And it's people are asking me, has the movie been fun? And I would say absolutely not. It has not been fun, but it's been satisfying. The work is satisfying. It's really, really good. And I'm having fun because I feel like we're getting some cool stuff, But it's been really, really tough. I don't think anybody that you talk to in the film that's been here could say that it's been an easy go. But that's the journey. This is they say that making movies like going to war. And most of the time I don't agree with that. But this kind of feels like, yeah, we're in a battle every day.